Good evening, viewer. Welcome to our FTB English version. Here is a really a breaking news. Maybe you had like to spend time on hobbies or hang out with friends, but nothing feels as exciting and engaging as it used to. So you just squander another hour on social media. Your problem may have to do with your dopamine levels. Alarming. Yeah, in many parts of the world, people are fed media, activities, and foods that can cause dopamine to surge and throw the balance off. And that could affect your mental health too. According to Dr. Anna Lebenka, professor of psychiatry and behavioral science at Stanford University School of Medicine, chief of the Stanford Addictions Medicine Dual Diagnosis Clinic, and another of dopamine nations, finding balance in the age of indulgence. Lemka spoke with CNN about what dopamine is and what it does and how you can find better balance. Dopamine is a chemical we make in our brain, said Dr. Anna Lemenka. Specifically, it is a neurotransmitter, and a neurotransmitters allow for fine-tuned regulations of electrical circuits. Basically, our brain is a bunch of electrical circuits, a bunch of wires in the form of neurons that conduct electrical signals that allow for information processing, the job of our brains. Dopamine has many functions, but in the last 75 years or so, it has been identified as a key player in pleasure, reward, and motivation. It is not the only neurotransmitter involved in that process, but it has become a kind of common currency for neuroscientists to measure the reinforcing potential of different substances and behavior. How does dopamine impact our mental health? Question from CNN. Lebenka answered, it plays a central role in the phenomenology of addiction. Addiction is a brain disease where there's dysregulation in a specific reward pathway. A specific circuit in the brain, and dopamine plays a critical role in the brain's reward pathway. When we do something that's reinforcing, that releases dopamine in the reward pathway and tells our brain, oh, that's something you need to do more of. That's important for survival. The highly reinforcing substances and behaviors that we have engineered and have access to now are overwhelming the system. They release so much dopamine all at once in the reward pathway that the brain has to adapt or compensate by down regulating dopamine transmission. Then the exclusive report, FTB English, Delhi, Bharat.